I don't know. We'll figure something out. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of the Picks Porch with me, XFL Jim, joined as always by my illustrious co-host Chase, Lupine Fiasco, Sessoms. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. We had to push this back, but I mean, being pushed back is way better than not happening at all. So, yeah, we're here. Let's pick Porch it up.
I don't know about you, but I know we got together Sunday for the gymnasium. It feels like it's been longer. It feels like it's been like longer than a week, and it's only been 5 days.
Yeah, for sure. It's I know. I feel like I'm in like a time vacuum because like I'm constantly on puppy time right now, so the days are just like bleeding into other days of just with puppies.
I mean, yeah, like how often does that puppy wake you up in the middle of the night so far?
Not very often. We're trying to like crate train it, and so it'll have like the cries of just like being in the crate, and then like maybe like 2-3 in the morning wake you up to go out once. A lot of times it's like slept in bed with me, and like she'll like wake me up and be like, "Hey, dude, got a shit," and I'll take her out and be good. But yeah, just puppy front.
That's like 1,000 times better than my cat was, where she would just treat our feet like toys and bite my feet when I was sleeping at like 4 in the morning.
Look at all the just like
the puppy marks.
Oh yeah, like it looks like I was like chasing rabbits through a sugarcane field on all fours.
Yeah, you get used to those. You get used to them. I mean, you don't, but also you do.
Yeah.
You ready to pick
as long as she's
games?
got an adorable face. Yeah, I'm ready to pick
that's
some
like
games.
the cute thing. That's like the thing that they got. As long as they have a cute face, you're fine.
Exactly.
That's all they fucking need. Let's get into picking. I'll let you start it off today, buddy.
All right, why not? Did you want to talk about some coaching?
I thought about it. I kind of want to save it for the gymnasium. I kind of, you know what? Screw it. We're talking about them. I can't hold back any longer. The floodgates are open. The USFL's hired all their coaches. This is gambling related because we're gonna be betting on the. Actually, yeah, we'll make it gambling related. We're gonna throw a future bet. We're gonna futurely place a future on one of these teams. So the USFL hired their two last coaches, Larry Fedora for your New Orleans Breakers, Jeff Fisher for my Michigan Panthers. So you have the whole teams. You have Kirby Wilson, Jeff Haley, Skip Holtz, these last two, Jeff Fisher, Larry Fedora, Kevin Sumlin, and Mike Riley, and of course the one and only Bart Andrus.
The one and only Bart Andrus.
He's one of one. Bart Andrus is one of one.
Like, God broke the mold when he made Bart Andrus.
Goddamn.
Mostly because he wanted to make sure that no one ever can combine the names Bart and Andrus together again.
Unsurprisingly, he's the only Andrus I've ever heard of.
When you say Bart Andrus together like fast, it feels like an old timey name for like a medical condition where you've got like a fluid filled skin sac.
Bart Andrus.
Yeah, he's got just had the Bart Andrus, across, like on his neck. It was really bad.
That sort of thing. Too much longer to live with the Bart Andrus.
No. Just to think, 100 years ago, Bart Andrus killed a lot of people. So
what do you think of your hire? What do you think of your man, Larry Fedora?
I like Larry Fedora. I like that he hasn't been out of like big time football too terribly long. I honestly think he'll be fine. I also think he's got a name that resonates in the Gulf Coast because he was successful at Southern Mississippi, which is a really hard thing to do. So yeah, I'm okay with it. I don't think it was the best hire out there. I can think of two other hires that were absolutely killer, and I think one of them went to your.
I would agree with that. There are two hires I would rank an A, and one I would rank a B plus, and the two A's are, in my opinion, Bart Andrus and Jeff Fisher. Jeff Fisher's like the big name splash of this whole coaching staff. He's easily the biggest name. He's the only coach that's really out of this group that's had success in the NFL.
Yeah,
like in the past, but he still had it.
Yeah, I want to say he's the most successful grower of well-contained mustaches. Like,
I would agree with that.
Out there. Like, I mean, other people might have like big burly mustaches. He's got the perfect, like, well-groomed mustache that does not, exceed past the corner of the lips. It's a well-policed mustache. No, it's a great hire. And I mean, He's definitely a little bit of a quarterback developer. He didn't develop Jared Goff in the one season with the Rams, but I'm not sure if you can really blame him for that.
He's also like fun to mention. He's the only defensive minded coach among the entire USFL like hires.
Definitely worth mentioning. Yeah, I really think it's between Fisher and Bart Andrus. And honestly, I might give Bart Andrus the edge just because of a record of player development and a history in these spring leagues.
That's what I was kind of considering. I would if I'm breaking it up into tiers, I would kind of have it as like Fisher, Andrus, and like Mike Riley. I would probably say at the bottom of that tier, just because similar to Bart Andrus, he has a track record of success in these kinds of leagues. Like he's coached in the World League, he's had success in the CFL. I'd probably put him up there too with the Generals. The other thing that we got news-wise was the announcement of at least the first game of the Birmingham Stallions, Skip Holtz versus Mike Riley and the New Jersey Generals, Week 1. April 16th.
Yeah, that'll be a good matchup. And they're definitely going with like the premier like USFL names for I think it too.
Everyone knows the Generals, and then Birmingham being like the city that's where they're starting it.
Yeah,
yeah.
It would be rude. It would be rude not to have your hosts in that first game. So this is what I'm going to say for Larry Fedora though, and I think that in these spring leagues, quarterback play is going to be what separates basically teams from the other. Like if you have a good quarterback who can actually take over a game. And that's what I think Larry Fedora has working for him, because let's not forget, he turned Mitch Trubisky into a high first round draft pick.
Yeah, he did. I'm interested to see when the draft actually comes, because there's been rumors and rumblings that people have been saying that there's about 5 to 7 actual names that most people, like most fans of football, will recognize.
Okay.
So
yeah,
I'm very interested. And then each team gets like 45 people.
All right.
So I'm excited about that. And the other cool thing, tickets, at least for the first game, $10.
The way it should be, the way God intended. Probably comes with a hot dog too. Dog and a Coca-Cola.
They're really going for like, they just kind of, because the USFL is getting none of the ticket sales. They're not collecting any of the money from the ticket sales, concessions, or parking. That's right. All going to the stadium. The stadium is collecting all that money.
Which is, it's a brand new stadium, so they definitely probably have to recoup a little bit, right?
Yeah, and I think it kind of helps both, where they're collecting that money, and then since the tickets are so cheap, more people might come. It might make it seem more full, because the USFL is like banking fully on their TV deals.
Right, and people don't really. It's like I don't know. Do you ever watch like a basketball game where there's like maybe like 200 people in attendance? You're like, God, if these fans of these teams don't want to watch this, why the fuck do I?
The only time that doesn't apply to me is when I watch MAC football.
That's fair. That's fair and just.
That's the only time that doesn't apply to me. If I'm watching like college basketball and there's like nobody in the stands, I'm like, what the fuck?
See, with MAC football, there's a massive insurance liability for you to blow that many minds at one time. So they can't put that many people in one stadium.
It's true. That's actually a health concern. It's a safety concern.
You ready to make some picks, buddy?
I'm ready to make some fucking picks, dude. Let's fucking make some picks. You're usually the one that fires off the cuff, and I have a list. I don't have a list this time, because I just got into the fucking studio. I just got here.
Yeah.
So we're both firing from the hip. I like it. Let's start it off. You go first.
No, sir. Since you're firing from the hip, you go first.
Okay, here's my pick. I hope Beho's watching, because I'm taking the Cincinnati Bengals plus 7.5.
That's what I'm goddamn talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Who day?
So this game has not started yet. We'll start shortly, which is why you watch this show live, folks. Boise State, Fresno State. I am going to take Fresno State at home on the money line, minus 105.
I am lockstep with you. I'm actually similar to you. I'm falling in love with this Fresno State basketball team.
Hard not to.
They're getting me. They're getting me in their clutches.
That's right. That's right. They are.
I'm going to stick, I'm going to stick with college basketball. I'm going to stick with, let's go to tomorrow. I'm going to take Wichita State plus 1 versus Tulane.
Wichita State plus 1 versus Tulane. Okay.
It's basically just a pick 'em, and I think Wichita State, I like them better than Tulane. Also, Wichita State fucked me a few nights ago, so I'm trying to just ride that karma.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, there was something I wanted to bet live, and I'm trying to see if I can actually find it right now because there's a very good team that is down right now, and I'm looking for Colorado State versus UNLV. I was gonna live bet Colorado State on the money line. Let's see if we can find it.
While you're doing that, I'm going to take Houston Rockets plus, what is that looking like? Plus 6.5 versus the Trailblazers tonight.
Okay,
Also live, by the way.
Let me check the score real quick and make sure I definitely want to do this because I found it.
Oh, you want to do it.
Colorado State on the money line, live, plus 382.
Oh, yeah, I see that. It's plus 420 now.
I'm taking it, plus 420. They're down 13 with like 17 minutes left. I don't care.
I'll ride that. I'll ride that bet.
Let's get it.
We ride together here. Processing.
We're ride or die. We're ride or die.
I'm going to count that. I'm going to go back to the NFL. I'm going to take the other game. And, God, I think the Rams get the monkey off their shoulder. I'm taking the Los Angeles Rams minus 3.5, and I feel gross about it.
The Los Angeles, okay.
I'm taking the Rams minus 3.5. I think they get this monkey off their back of the 49ers being able to beat them.
Okay, so I'm in a unique situation where if Cincinnati just wins this game, I've got a future out there that's going to pay plus 900. So I don't have to touch them on the money line at all.
Are you gonna middle this at all?
I'm gonna go ahead and play the Bengals plus 7 at plus 105 because bet on your goddamn self.
Okay. I'm going to go to tomorrow as well with another college basketball pick. I'm actually going to take the Wolverines plus 4.5 versus the Spartans.
Wolverines? Whew.
Can't give that much in a rivalry game. Too many points. Too many points in a rivalry game.
This is true. Okay. Tomorrow, Arkansas gets Press Virginia and Huggy Bear at home in the SEC Big 12 Challenge. I'm going parlay Arkansas minus 8 and over 141 for plus 272.
Question, by the way. Is Arkansas still technically alive for the SEC?
Yeah, they just moved. Well, I mean, not for the regular season.
Okay, that's what I cared about was the regular season.
Well, I mean, Auburn's kind of run away with that, but I think they're technically still alive because they've moved into sole possession of third place. I'm going to look at their conference record
because if I a while back I got a future ticket on Arkansas, and if they end up winning the SEC in the regular season, I get like $900.
Oh yeah, they're still in it because Auburn is 8-0,
okay.
Arkansas is 5-3, and there are. Let's see. Arkansas still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 conference games left, including at least one head-to-head with Auburn.
Okay, they're still alive.
Still alive.
That's all we can hope for. I'm taking my next pick. I'm going to go, it's tonight, watch live, Japanese basketball. You know I'm coming with it. Give me the Ibaraki Robots versus Nagoda.
The Ibaraki Robots versus
minus 7.5. The Robots minus 7.5.
Okay. I like where your head's at. I next will go with. I'm going to go with the Vegas Golden Knights Tampa Bay Lightning game, playing under the total here of 6 minus 102. That's tomorrow night.
That's good. I am going to take. I'll take the Golden Knights on the money line in that game.
Okay, getting after it, being bold. I like where your head's at.
That's what we're about here.
That is what we're about here. And also, I'm going to do a little hockey totals parlay. Going to go 4 games. And it is going to be plus 1185. It is going to be the Hurricanes and Devils under 6.5. It's going to be the Oilers and Canadiens under 6.5. Vegas and Tampa under 6. Vancouver and Calgary over 5.5.
Okay. I love that. I like that play a lot. I'm going to do a hockey money line parlay where I'm going to take the Blues, the Kings, the Knights, and the Hurricanes all on the money line. That's plus 679.
All right. I'm gonna get bold here with tennis.
Ooh, that is bold. That's venturing into Leo's territory.
Yep. Okay, here we go.
Give it to me.
I'm gonna go with Rafael Nadal in the Australian Open Finals on the money line plus 164 and minus 1.5 sets.
Damn. Bold.
That's plus 294. So plus 164 for the money line, plus 294. Hey, man. Rafi's still Rafi.
I'm going to do a multi-sport parlay. Let's see what I've got next. This is where the magic happens. Okay, I'm going to take the Phoenix Suns tonight on the money line. I'm going to take the Rams minus 3.5, the Bengals plus 7.5, Kentucky tomorrow plus 5 versus Kansas.
Okay.
And one more. Give me a fucking... Let's go hockey. Yeah. Let's go fucking hockey. Give me... You know what? I'm going to stick by my other dog. Give me the Golden Knights.
In the words of Chance the Rapper, let's do that hockey.
So it's Golden Knights, money line, Kentucky plus 5, Phoenix Suns tonight, money line, Rams minus 3.5, and the Bengals plus 7.5.
So since it's just me and you, I'm going to save you the Jimmy V speech intro to my snooker bet. Unless you want me to do it.
I think that's special. It's a special guest thing.
Yes, because it always catches them off guard. Got a 2-match snooker money line parlay. We're taking Mark Allen on the money line with Ricky Walden on the money line. That's plus 302. Do you know why those two are going to win?
Why?
Because Ricky Walden is playing Zhao Zing Tong and Mark Allen is playing Bing Tao Yan.
I mean,
walkover.
Yeah. That's pretty cut and dry if you ask me.
Yeah, no question.
I'm going to go over to the world of esports, League of Legends esports. I'm going to take Misfits on the money line in the LEC, plus 190 versus Mad Lions. And I'm going to parlay that with Rogue on the money line versus Team Vitality.
Okay.
Boom. That's some European League of Legends for you guys. It's a pretty advanced league there. The LEC is pretty entertaining.
Okay. Here we go. I'm putting together a boxing parlay for tomorrow's fights. And it's all going to be round props. So here we go. Giovanni Cabrera and Rafael Reyes under 5.5 rounds. Steven Shaw and Dewak Joey under 6.5 rounds. Trevor Bryan, Jonathan Guidry over 4.5 rounds. And Alungu Makubu and Tabiso, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that last name because I feel like it will get me canceled. Over 10.5 rounds. That's plus 1367. Those 4 matches, round props.
Goddamn, dude. You're insane.
Yeah, dude.
You're insane.
I flail. I swing wildly.
I'm going to go back to just a normal, safe, relaxed college basketball pick. I'm taking Houston minus 6.5 versus UCF.
Ooh. You said college basketball Houston minus 6.5?
Yep.
Against UCF?
Yep, I think I'm bold.
Hammer that. No, Houston is good. Houston
is
is
good.
real good. I would absolutely hammer that play. I like that. I like that a lot.
At least, unless I'm reading it wrong. Nope, that's a 6.
That's
a 6.
crazy. That's crazy. You should run with that. They're beating people by like 40.
Yeah, I'm sticking with that.
Okay. Kentucky, Kansas. I'm going to go with Kentucky plus the 5, and I'm going to go over 153 parlayed together plus 274.
Okay. I'm going to jump to the other Asiatic basketball league that I'm good at. I'm going to go the Korea Gas Corporation. You know I had to do it to them on the money line versus the Jeonju KCC Aegis. Korea Gas Corp all the way.
Okay, Colorado State has jumped to plus 1044 live on the money line. Yes.
We live bet that?
I'm doing it. It's plus 1115 now. Yes.
I see it, and I see a plus number, and I can't get away. I am with you so hard. Boom. I put half of my bank in there.
Let's get it.
Let's fucking ride. How many minutes do we got on that?
I'm trying. So I'm looking on the ESPN app, and that's telling me that I've got it's got like 13 minutes left. I'm trying to see how far behind that is, though. All right, yeah, 13:59. That's what's showing on multiple apps. All right, so they're up. They're down 21 points right now to UNLV at home.
It's not unsalvageable.
No, especially because UNLV has 5 fouls to Colorado State's 1. They're going to be in the bonus very soon. Yeah, dude, I like this. I like where this is headed. I think this is a steal.
Speaking of which, I'm sticking with college basketball. There's just college basketball makes my mouth water with how much shit there is to bet. I'm gonna take USC minus 12 versus Cal.
Let's see.
That's a fade of Cal. I fade Berkeley.
So that's a game I had to look at for the show. Oh no, I will have to look at for cutting nuts, but it's the show that I do with Gino for the Santa Anita Pick'em contest.
It's part of that.
Yeah, there are a couple different ones. So that one, I'm going to go under 129.
I definitely like the under a lot. I'm also probably going to dabble on that.
Yeah,
I like fading Cal.
Yeah, why not? I mean, USC should win that game. However, they're not going to score a ton of points.
I can see that. I can definitely see that. I'm going to go over to Russian hockey.
Get it.
And I'm going to take a team whose name I cannot pronounce because it is SKA-1948U20.
Ooh.
The SKA 1948 U20s. I'm going to take them minus 1.5 versus the Krylia Savatov.
There we go. I'm going to go back to my darlings from last week in college basketball, the Missouri State Bears.
Ooh,
and I'm going to take
that
them
well again.
Yeah, but I'm going to take them. They are favorites here, and I'm going to take them minus 17 against Evansville at minus 110.
You're going to take them minus 17?
Yep, at minus 110.
I'll get behind that too. I'll get behind that. I'm running out of bets, dude.
We keep firing.
I know. I'm going to go. Let's go to North American League of Legends. Fire away. I need to update my notes on North American League of Legends. I'm going to take Cloud9 Moneyline versus Evil Geniuses. This feels right. This is a throwback to 2013. Let me go back to when I knew Cloud9 was the best team.
Here we go. Finnish handball. And I'm not going to lie to you. This is because of the name. 100% because of the name. In the match of BK46 versus Dickin, you better believe we're taking Dickin minus 114.
I mean, how do you not take Dickin there?
Yeah. They're a real deep team, Dickin.
They battle long, they battle hard. They're a good team. They're a good, strong team.
Absolutely.
Oh, geez, you could bet on water polo? Fuck yeah, give me water polo.
Is it is it international or is it club?
It's international.
All right. Always bet on the Hungarians.
Ooh, there's Hungary team. Well, this is a Hungary league. So it is club. It's club.
Okay, so it is club. It's in Hungary, so you can't bet for all the Hungarians.
I'm going to say, I'm going to go with the more Hungarian name. Oh my God, I can't pronounce this. Says Gidi Farfi v Spot KFT. I'm going to take them -2.5 versus MVLC Miskolaya Visible Baba Club.
Hold on, I didn't get that. Can you say that 3 more times?
No, I can't say it one more time. That's all you get, but there you go.
Okay.
I'm taking it.
All right. 6.5 point football teaser for the AFC NFC championship games. So it's 6.5 teaser. So that's going to be all right. So that's going to make it Rams plus 3.5, Bengals plus 13.5. And then it's going to be under 39 and over 48. Sorry, under 39 in the 49ers Rams game and over 48 in the Bengals Kansas City Chiefs game. So plus 240 for that.
I've got one more. Bet. It's a live bet parlay. Give me Colorado State and give me Fresno State moneyline parlay.
You said Colorado State and Fresno State?
Yep.
God.
That's what I'm ending with.
I've got one more, and that's us riding together. We're going to join hands in this muscle car and go off that cliff together, Thelma and Louise style, but really manly.
Yes, we are. This has been the Picks Porch. My man Chase, where can the people find you?
You can always find me being abrasive on Twitter at of Oaklawn. Most of the time I'm with this big galoot XFL Jim Sunday nights in the gymnasium. Come check it out. We will have all sorts of thoughts, especially about spring football.
It's going to be a big episode this Sunday. Big episode, folks.
Big episode. Always here Friday on the Picks Porch. You can catch me on Fridays also with our boy Gino B doing our preview show for the Santa Anita Pick'em contest. Wednesday nights with Beho with the show sensation sweeping the nation, the lineup where we talk shit during the first 48 episodes of the first 48, and
it's I look forward to it every Wednesday. It's amazing.
And there's more to come. I've got more to come. I just did a podcast with our boy Etoff21. Check him out. Give him a follow on Twitter if you haven't. So that's up there for listening pleasure right now. That's it, Jim. Where can we find you?
Everyone knows where to find me at XFL Jim, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. I am all fucking over. Like Chase alluded to, this is going to be a very busy coming up couple of months for us. We're gonna have USFL talks. We're gonna have XFL news in the next few weeks. I got a lot going on, folks. We both have a lot going on. Stay tuned. Gymnasium every Sunday, 8 p.m. Picks Porch every Friday. Supposed to be, usually at 8 p.m. Love you guys. Stay degenerate and stay garage certified.